Okay. Looks like we're live. So I can go ahead and post some notice. Alright. I did update the tile string. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did. I had to freaking make sure I was all ready, which I'm not ready. I just realized I don't have any water. Oh well, I'll go get that in a second. I just like took a really quick nap and I woke up like maybe 15 minutes ago and I'm like, I'm gonna be streaming. And then I still sat for like 5 minutes and like, I should probably get ready for streaming this. Now I'm here. Oh, I guess it's necessary for me to have my mouse with this. Let's see. Yeah, I guess not. I don't think I've definitely thought about like to turn that off at all. This way. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Alright, now we're not on a mission right now. Was I supposed to be still outside? Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta search them out. Can't wait. Oh, I have to find a minecart? Bro, you don't just got one there? Alright. Oh. You know, I thought they may have had one in that other room over there. Howdy, what brings you in these parts? Hello, I need to explore the mine. Well, the minecart. Well, that is the million coin. Oh, right. It's not dollars, it's coins. Hey, there's been a lot of commotion coming from inside those tunnels. Commotion? Have you seen anyone go inside? That's the strange thing. I hear the noise coming from the rails, but the rain track is empty. There must be another way to ride through the tunnels. Well, I suppose you could cobble some from scraps. Oh, you mean build my own? Well, I know, you seem like the resourceful type. What you got? There's a bunch of random stuff out here inside that there shed. Feel free to help yourself. You're very welcome. Alright, so we're building our own minecart. Probably not a good idea, but we'll just have to try. Apparently they're all gone. Yeah, I was about to say, that's kind of like one small wheel. Alright, so I got a bunch of wheels. I mean, I should have all the wheels I need, right? It's not really letting me click on anything else or hover over anything else. I don't see why I would need the anvils. Oh. Very loose and wobbly. What would a miner do? I don't know. What makes a good minecart? Of course, we didn't call them minecarts. Oh, that's a different matter. Minecarts consistently consist of a big square bucket and 4 sturdy wheels. A good minecart has to be mighty hardy to ride them rails. The most important parts are welded together tightly so they don't fall. Oh! Right, because we got our good old boy flare. Please weld on our I was gonna say tires, but I mean yeah, I guess it's wheels. I'm not really sure that I would like take this, but I guess it's all we have. Alright. Time to absolutely rock this and not fail. Oh, it's actually my up and down mouse. Oh. What's the jump button? Oh god, what's the jump button? Oh no. Don't die in Club Penguin. Hold on, let's try that again. Hold on, okay. Control pad and A button to perform tricks and earn coins. Okay, so the A button is jump, which I think I have set to A on my DS. Jump or sit down when you see these signs. Oh, right. I mean, I guess I could do with touchscreen controls, but that's lame. I wanted to do the slide, but I got greedy. Ugh. Too early. I think it's like 3 signs before it actually does the thing. Oh no! Also, it was what I thought it was. Alright, we got it. There's no way we could possibly fail now. Come on. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, I still made it? That's fine. I definitely did not have another minecart. Oh. Odd. This car's not rusted like the others. Could it be G's? Oh! What's the noise? It sounds like, help! I dropped into the minecart! Gee, is that you? Yeah, then I'm stuck underneath this heavy minecart! Don't worry, G, I'm an EPF agent. I came to find you. Thank goodness, agent. My head hurts and I'm seeing stars. I'm trapped in this minecart. Can you get rid of it for me? Hang in there, I'll see what I can do. Dude, what a freaking... What an absolutely tragic way to, like, freaking get stuck. Just under a minecart that you can't lift. A lot of balloons, I'll tell you that. I need to just pick it up. Okay, so no more balloons. Alright, can you, do I need to do this? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, this seems way too large. Just be an unassuming, Oh. Hit Steven, Club Penguin, yes. He always has and always will be. Dude, that was Club Penguin's success all along. Bad Steve. Put it up to the base of the cart. Good idea. Just don't try and lift it up by yourself. Yeah, dude. Dude, if you can't do it, definitely I can't do it. Dude, can't believe balloon ingenuity is all this took. Alright, let's hope that this does enough. Because if not, I'm out of ideas. But was there ever a doubt? Sweet! Oh, well, it's not every day you get to see a flying minecart. Yep, it's slowly floating toward those stalagmites. Wait, you don't mean stalactites? Well, so much for those balloons. Last year free, G. You won't believe all the work it took to track you down. Hey, I'm your depth agent. With that, I can help. Yeah, give me this. Put on my thing. This place is spooky when you're out by yourself. Let's find a way out. Do you think we would boost the communicator signal? Even add all my tools, it's very hard to generate a signal that can get us out from deep underground. I mean, sure. I don't remember. Let's say within sight G, we don't want to get separated. Alright. Too dark without a flashlight. Oh, this is gonna be a joy. No. Hello, Audrey. Yes, we are playing Lake Club Penguin. There's a lot of minecarts. Oh, there's some boards. Hopefully you've had a good day, of course. We're just big chillin', playing the penguins. Must be a way to break through to the other side. My buffalo could probably do it, honestly. Let us see. E. Alright, break that. Good job. That shadow, what was it? Why is he playing tricks on me? Is there something wrong, Bond? I could have swore I saw something out there. Ugh. Oh, that wasn't him. What? Did you hear that growl? What was that growl? Oh, sorry! That was my stomach growling. It's been a good while since I last ate a good pizza. Alright, G, let's get you back to the headquarters. Get that bump looked at. Dude, I am so reliable, and I just started. Bourne, I must commend you on the successful of your efforts. Thanks to you, Bourne, G is back safe and sound. Well, almost sound. His memory seems a little fuzzy. Yes, but don't worry. G has had the bump looked at and is already working away at his inventions. Oh, speaking of inventions, G mentioned a notebook. Did you find anything in the mines? I don't think so. Perhaps G lost it before he went in the mines. Perhaps. Have we learned why he went in the mines in the first place? No, Director. Like I said, he doesn't remember what he was doing that day. Well, we'll need to see what can be done to restore his memory. I've decided to reward Board for this outstanding, service? What? Blink too fast. I'm pleased to honor you with a promotion to super high-level clearance. Congratulations. Well, thanks. Very epic. Congratulations. Mission complete. Why is PH sleeping in a bubble? Sorry, PH, you have to wake up. We've got work to do. Green with the pink and purple elite puffles? Okay. Dude, I always love the purple puffle. Because isn't he the one that had, like, some sick dance moves? Bro, I'm still gonna have to, like, turn down the volume. I turned it down a little bit already, and it's just so loud. Huh? What? Oh, well, I'll be a Brumby. It's you, Born. Thank goodness you're here. Or you sleep in a bubble? Well, the two puffles you were supposed to train with today decided to skip training. One of them put me inside this bubble to get away. I reckon I've been in here for a while to have fallen asleep. Hold on, I'll pop that bubble for you. Well, hang on, mate. Bubbles like this one are super strong, so you need something super pointy to pop it. No problem, there's gotta be something pointy around here I can use. But like this giant weight. Like a jetpack. Oh, there we go. Bamboo shoot. Thanks for getting me out, mate. I thought I'd be in there for days. Why did the Puffles want to skip the training? They're right good Puffles, but they won't work with just anyone. What can I do to get them come back? Maybe go and have a look at them. I'll stay here in case the other one comes back. What? What if the Puffle doesn't want to come back with me? Puffles, give me Bicky. Try and show them what a fun training partner you can be. Where should I look? I'm gonna find Loop first. Loop is a sporty Puffle, so I reckon it's off doing something active. Good luck. Hopefully they won't put you in a bubble. Yeah, alright. Doing something sporty. Let's go here then. Ah, that was actually where it was. Loop puts on a great lasso show. I'm Loop's #1 fan. Go Loop! What do you like about Loop so much? Always been a fan of rhythmic gymnastics, you know. And no other buffalo I've seen can do what Loop can. How can I convince someone to come with me? I don't know. Maybe if you scored a goal against my buddy, it'd be pretty much impossible to do alone. Need to capture Loop's attention. What do you say, Sport got that it takes to break through my awesome defense? I gotta get some good teamwork. Alright, you know what we need. Get out here. No, you won't work together with Loop. Right, that actually worked. You just had to brute force it, dude. Wow, great shot. You and that blue Truffle. Puffle. Like a great team. This is Bouncer. Do you think we got Loop's attention? Sure thing, Loop. That was in total awe. I think Loop's #1 fan might be a little surprised too. Good job, Bouncer. So if somebody is ringing me, it's probably you. Everything's ready. Were you able to convince any of the Puffles to return for training? Loop is ready. Excellent. I'll use my spy gadget to warp you back to the Puffle training room now. Well, let's get to it. God bless. If only I had freaking the ability to speak. Oh, you're back with Loop, Vaughn. Good show, mate. It's totally awesome. Cool. Thanks for getting it done without Bouncer's help. Good call, mate. The best agents know how important it is to work with that Puffle. Now let's train with Loop. Just tap Loop's head to get started, right? You got it. Loop also uses the lasso to catch moving objects. When Loop is ready, touch the jetpack to lasso it. Rope will stop the jetpack so you can get a closer look. Alright. Nice catch. Now that you've trained with Loop, you can use this lasso to catch moving objects. You should go find Pop, the other pickety Puffle. Pop's a purple Puffle that loves music. Pop music, to be exact. Find Pop anywhere there's a good dance beat. Exactly. The freaking Puffle know how to break it down. What were you doing on looking? Getting your training tools today. Remember to use your whistle if you need a Puffle Pop. Alright. So it gotta be over here. Here for the nightclub party, you'll need to wear the appropriate attire. All of it. What? Gotta be fancy dancy clothes. This here's a fancy party. Is there a purple puffle? Sure there is. The puffle can dance, friend. I have the nicest clothes I can find. That's a good thing, because it's fancy clothes only. Practicing my sweet dance moves. Bust a move in my Gamma Gal costume, then light up the club with my plasma glow wave. It's awesome, yeah? We're gonna get some fancy dancing clothes. I heard the stage has leftover costumes from the last play. Oh, thank you. We were just talking about earlier. I'm not really sure I would necessarily call that fancy, but I mean, I am not one to complain. What's all this racket? My set, do something, please! It's moving too fast to catch! Oh, yeah? Oh, wait, we literally have him out. Get it. Oh, I'm so wonderfully relieved that the set wasn't damaged. It wasn't not? It looked pretty bad. Can I ask about costume now? I need a fancy outfit for a party. Ah, yes, I'm just thinking for you. Open up the costume trunk and pick out some fancy clothes from your wardrobe. Least I can do. What? Oh, right here. Should I choose? Fancy Steve. Perfect. It's all coming together. Hopefully I don't have to take everything else off, we'll see. Fancy clothes you've got there. You must be the most stylish one in there. Have fun. Go. Go, please. Alright, where's this Puffle breaking it down? Oh, there he is. He moves. Whew, yeah, that's right. This song's groovalicious. What do you think? Yeah, it's a pretty good song. So you know anything about this Purple Puffle? Starting to get this Purple Puffle excited. Been dancing my flippers off, but nothing works. Let's dance. No, you never asked. Let's shake you like a jackhammer. Okay. So, I was waiting for when we get to this one. It's unfortunately sideways, so you'd have to orient it, to the side. I'm not sure how I would show that, so we're just gonna have to do what we can. But it's like a touchscreen swipe minigame. Copy the penguin's dance moves to earn coins. Go longer without making a mistake to get more coins for each correct dance move. Oh, and the crowd shows you how many tries you have left. Okay, let's go. I was really not paying attention. Down, left, left, down, up, right, down, left. I was about to say I got him right, but I'm saying it wrong. Down, left, left, down, up, right, down, left, down, right. Oh, it was down, right, not right. I win! Was that good enough? It didn't feel like it. That was impressive. Sure. Those are some nice dance moves. Think so, thanks. Hopefully Pop like my dance moves too. We should hurry back to the... Oh! Whoa, that was a huge crash! Who even scratched my records for me? Sounded like it came from the boiler room to Rose. Should we check it out? Yes, let's investigate. No way, I'm going down there. Stay here and keep an eye on the nightclub. We'll check it out. I'm sorry, that sounded a bit scary. I'll wait here. Nah, dude. Honestly, understandable. Boiler's gone! How could this happen? Must be a clue around here somewhere. Boiler doesn't just get up and walk away. Bubbles training is gonna have to wait. Or is it now? The door's been broken open. There must be some clues here. Hey, Pop, can you blow a bubble on this and make it float out of the way? Yeah. Wow, that Puffles bubble lifted it up! Hey, there's something underneath it. Thought I saw something. I have to clean up. So much for the party. Is this door broken before? No, I bet they broke the door when they were making their getaway. What do you plan to do? I'm gonna chill down here and make sure nobody messes with that big bubble. I'm gonna see if I can track down the boiler who took it. Good luck, and thank you for all your help. But what is this? Empty oil can. I think Rookie found one of these earlier. Alright. I'm on your tracks. Born, what are you doing here? Following this trail of clues. Are you looking for the missing boiler too? Missing boiler? No, not at all. No way, more things are going missing? Afraid so. Do you think an empty oil can has anything to do with it? Another empty oil can? The jetpack guy, another one, the jetpack guy found one after you rescued the rookie. I've done this. I don't know. This deflated inner tube must be a clue. Told the director about this. Indeed, I'll warp us there with my spy gadget. Missing boiler, the aqua grabber out of commission. Only an empty metal oil can and a deflated inner tube thus far. Yes, Director, these clues are all we have at this point. It's a great disturbance on the island. I'm going to direct all available EPF agents to the distress sites. Okay, right away, Director. Not quite, Agent Bourne. But Director, Bourne did such a good job working with the Puffles. I agree with you, Agent D. That is why I want Agent Bourne to complete Puffle training right away. Puffle training is complete. Agent Bourne will be ready for this case. I understand. Puffle handler is currently in the field. Meet the jetpack guy at the beacon and we'll take you to the Puffle handler. You completed mission 7. Hey, it's one of those playful green Puffles. Hey there, Agent Bourne. I'm here to escort you to your training appointment with the Puffle handler. Great. Just want to get to the bottom of this mystery once for all. Secret agent business aside, this is a great opportunity to give you a jetpack tour of the island. What do you think? Awesome, let's get moving. Yeah. Dang it, my phone is asking me for updates. No, I just want to get into Twitch. We're ready for our flight to the tallest mountain. I can't wait, but who's the green Puffle? That's Flit, one of the EPF's elite Puffles. Get a real kick out of working with it. Why? Well, Flit here flies faster than a snail tied to a rocket or even a penguin with a jetpack. It's impressive, really. Cool, I can't wait to start training with Flit. Got a jetpack, let's go. Time to fly. Okay, I remember this one being one, like, that I always played. Unfortunately, it's another one where it's kind of, like, oriented weird. But at least it's, like, way more manageable. I'll go ahead and see if you can catch up. I feel like this was probably the one that I played the most. Oh, okay. I feel like this is the one I probably played the most to try and, earn points. Oh, God. Well, no. Not quite as intuitive. Alright. We go again. See if you can catch up. Honestly, I would have if I just wasn't greedy. an eye out for obstacles. You don't say. Oh, I think that's a... Oh, that is not a, that is not a gas can. That is an anvil. Conserve your fuel. We got a bit more to go. How about no? Oh, I get all of this epic coinage. It's gonna be close. Ooh. We're great flying, Born. You win! I think I missed like 10 other coins there. Yeah, see, 115 just by playing like a little flying minigame. Little side scroller. Easy. Easy coinage. Too bad you can't connect it to actual Club Penguin anymore, because Club Penguin's dead. Drink one for it. Hello, Puffle Angler. Please take good care of my buddy Born. Reckon I will, jetpack guy. Have a good flight back. See you later, Agent. Good luck, Agent Born. You must have impressed Flint with your flying. Yeah, Flint flew right over as soon as I landed. Let's get started. We have lots more to do before you've mastered all the elite puzzle skills. What do we do first? There's balloons over there. Flint's ability allows him to retrieve faraway objects. Use Flint to get 3 gold rings attached to the balloons and return them to me. Piece of cake. I'm on it. Alright, Flint, we got this. Get it. Nice job, Flint. And we get one of the rings. Now, if only I had 7 rings in hand. Dang it. Let's say I gotta fix it so that way I can properly tap it. Very epic. There you go. Nice work. It's time to, now it's time to work with Chirp. See what I need to do. Use Chirp's powerful flute to sound, flute sound to shatter this ice block. No way. Chirp's sound can shatter solid ice? Yep. Chirp can make a sound wave so strong it breaks some objects. This one is one of the few places where Chirp can practice as loud as it wants. I get it now. That's why we're on the mountaintop. Well, that and I like to yodel too. Yodel, huh? Yeah, well, I'll be seeing you later then. Happy yodeling. Alright, Chirp, show me what you got. What? Chirp's song cracked the ice. A more quick flute sound should do the trick. What happened to the jetpack? Oh, I forgot to mention. Chirp's sound can disrupt some machines. That's one jetpack. Don't worry about that. Just focus on your training. That's what I call a smash it song. Oh, no, wait, that's me. See, Chirp can shatter ice without damaging what's inside. Take a look. There's a head hidden inside the ice. So there's a reward for your hard work. This is awesome. Thanks. You're welcome. Now let's climb down to the Puffle training room for your final test. Final test. I hope I'm ready. Alright, but first I gotta get dripped out. I'm looking very nice. Come down to the Puffle training room and we'll begin the test. Alright, let's go! You ready, Born? This is where your hard work really pays off. So all 7 elite puzzles to unlock the secret of this room. You gonna help? Nope. Now it's time to uncover the secret of the room on your own. Got full confidence in you. You need to solve the secret of the room without my assistance. I believe in you. All you need is the 7 elite puzzles? Correct. The final test is designed to test how well you can use each of their unique skills. Sounds tough. Designed to test highly skilled EPF agents. Okay, well, we probably want to start with purple. I love this. Then we go to Chirp. That won't work? Oh, no, Chirp was the yellow one. I knew what I wanted. Wrong puffle. Very nice. If it's cold, we'll just warm it up. And, oh, I guess we need to cool it off with the bounce. This is the right... Okay, yeah, it's the right temperature now, but... There's no way I just, like, blast him into it, do I? Too hard to break open. Perfect shot, blast. What's inside? Alright, stop that thing. Nice. He works perfectly now. And then I need to use Flit. Grab that for me, would you please? It's a Bubble Trainer certificate! Way to go, Flit! Great job! The director will be very pleased! Sweet, I finished Bubble Training! Here's to you, Agent Bourne! You have done well your help, PH. Thanks! Wait, mission 8. Mission complete! Hello, G. You feeling better, buddy? Oh, why, hello, Bourne. It's good to see you again. Hi, Jerry. You feeling it? Good to see you again, too. How are you feeling? So far, so good. The bump on my head is healing nicely. But I've been able to get back to work. Good to hear. You're all starting to remember things again. Sadly, no. I can remember bits and pieces, but I'm still unsure of why I was in the mine. Have there been any leads on the missing boiler? I'm afraid not, but the director and I are working on a super secret gadget to help with the investigation. We'd use an elite agent to help finish it. Would be interested? Interested? That's an understatement. Count me in! Well, I must have another mission! Help G with the super secret gadgets. Greetings, G! Agent Bourne, I didn't expect to see you here. Have you completed your puffle training? Yes, Director, my training is complete, so I'm ready for my next assignment. Excellent. The investigation can use your help. How's that investigation been coming? Not well. We've had some unusual reports, but nothing that's helped us find the missing equipment. G, what is the status of the replacement boiler? The temporary replacement is installed, but its construction has delayed progress of the new super gadget. I was afraid of that. Is there anything we can help to get you caught up? Would it be possible for Bourne to assist me? What do you think, Agent? Would you be interested in becoming G's assistant for the time being? Absolutely. Very well then. Assisting G is now your top priority, Bourne. Missing adjourned. Or meeting adjourned. Not missing, but... Meet me in my office above the sports shop when you're ready, Bourne. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me out of here! Dan coming in with the 28 Submarino at tier 3, no less, too. My goodness. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy those stupid emotes that you got. We're just casually playing some Club Penguin tonight. Going at it, trying to find the culprit who's stealing things for some reason. We don't know this one. How am I? Good. Today was pretty alright. Especially work-wise, but I basically did the same thing that I usually do. I ate and then I took a nap, and then 15 minutes before stream I woke up to start. So it was I was kind of in a stupor trying to get everything set up, but we're good. We're fine. Welcome, Agent. Now seems like an appropriate time to introduce you to one of my biggest gadgets yet, the Snow Tracker. No way! I thought it was just a legend. So small. No, this is only a bubble-sized model. The final prototype will be much, much larger. Can I help with it? Certainly. I will need you to acquire an automated coca bean distiller for installation purposes. Huh? You want to make a hot chocolate machine from the coffee shop brought to the gadget room? An excellent deduction, Born. I knew that our pairing would become mutually beneficial. Thanks, G. I thought we'd make a good team, too. Alright, well, it is time to steal. Just finished up some English coursework, and I am proud. I am proud, too. It's always good to get ahead on day work. Because, of course, when you do that, then you got more time for gaming. When did you notice that the Java beans were missing? This morning when the delivery truck showed up with a big hole on its side. Oh, right. You said that before. Excuse me, I'm over talking. Something happened? Oh, hello, Born. I'm sorry to tell you that someone has made off with the Java bean bags. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not at this point. Can you handle this one? Don't worry about me. I've got this one under my thumb. Okay, Ricky, I'll leave you to it. Alright, give me the goods. Hi there, how can I help you? Here to pick up a hot chocolate machine? Forever, I just pulled one out of storage here. You're welcome to it. Just looking around. Wait, what? Is this? Okay. Must be the coca machine G asked me for. Time to take it to the gadget room. Now you got it. I'm not gonna ask. It was definitely not a head start. It was due yesterday. Understood. But I mean, better to get it done than not done at all. It's better to get it done. Yes, I agree. I feel like most people would probably agree. Here, have this. Do it. No, okay, never mind. It's too early. Back just in time, Born. It's time to put the finishing touches on the snow tracker. Wow, gee, this gadget's awesome. What can I do to help you? Need you to attach the last remaining parts together as I calibrate the internal computer. How will I know where the parts go? Don't worry, Born. The remaining parts are custom fit, so you'll do just fine. Let me get started. Start by putting in the hot cocoa maker. I need you the rest of the parts afterwards. Alright. Bop. Oh boy. Alright. We got this. Go down. Been playing through Dark Souls 3, I'm assuming is what you're playing. Also, I'm not sure what these are supposed to do. I mean, the front of it would make sense because it's like a platform, but the rest of it, I'm not so sure. Gonna run like 60% of the game. I have a friend who's apparently doing a co-op playthrough of Elden Ring with a friend, and they're doing JoJo's roleplay. So I think one of them is Kakyoin, and another one is I think he said he was Dio or something. It's definitely really weird to hear that, because it's like, I'm not aware of like all the customization and other skills like you can get in Elden Ring to, I guess, mimic their abilities. But I mean, it's always interesting to hear about what they have to do, though. All done, Born. After many years of development, this new edition of the Snow Tracker is ready for the first field test. Where will you take it? Me? Oh heavens, no. I'm not the best test pilot. You shall be testing the super gadget. Me? You appear to be pleased about this. No idea, G. I can't believe I get to be the first one, the one to test it first. Great focus, Born. I have updated your spy gadget with the activation key for the Snow Tracker. Where shall I test first? Try driving it into the wilderness. That way I can monitor the effect of the rougher terrain in distance. Fair enough. Alright. Let's get this motor running. Oh my god, up! I'm cruising. I don't know how not to like go super fast. Touch the snow trigger. Oh. Oh, I have to. That's so weird. Okay, I have to press the microphone button to get power in the engines. I want the coins. They'll buy me some sweet gear later. See, that was quite epic. I'm very happy with the current gaming news. Octopath 2, Silk Song on PS5, and Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, yes. I'm like, I'm not sure I recognize that one. But yeah, I'd say the Nintendo Direct was pretty good. Wasn't like, everybody's complaint is there were too many farming things. And granted, I am the kind of person who actually does enjoy farming games. I would not have near enough time to play even half of those farming games though. So I think it was a little oversaturated in that aspect, but they had some really good stuff. And obviously the Breath of the Wild stuff, or Breath of the Wild sequel, Tears of the Kingdom stuff, is what everybody was looking for. Except, you know, people looking for Metroid Prime 4 news, which hopefully will be at like the beginning of next year. That's kind of my feeling. Because it might be a holiday, it may be a holiday title for next year. That was totally sweet! The other agents are going to go donuts for the snow tracker. Oh, what's this? Someone here already? Track's inside a cave. Maybe someone's lost or stranded. I don't think so. It's a stash of snowboarding warning signs. Looks like they were dragged here through the snow. Another one of those empty oil cans. The director will want this brought back to HQ. Rockets could have been made when the warning signs were dragged inside this cave. Huh? Somebody out there? Oh no! The second I heard that lady singing, doing the Octopath. Yes, I mean that for real. It was like, I'm like, oh wait, that's Octopath. Because I saw Square Enix and I was like, this could literally be anything. And then I heard that, I was like, never mind, we know what that is. What earth is strong enough to move a boulder that big? These signs did not get here by accident. Whoever blocked the entrance did not want me to find them. There's no way your whistle will be able to break this rock, would it? Chirp sound has no effect on the boulder, okay. This would be my second guess. How that worked, I have no idea. Success, now it's time to find out who's behind this. This is blocked by heavy logs. Should I chirp again? Although that might pop the bubble. You. Those were no match for Blast. Also, title update 2 for Sunbreak is pretty high. I'm a little less excited with these monsters. My thing is I'm waiting for a new monster to be shown, and while I know that like we can't get that every title update, like we didn't get a new monster for title update 1 either, did we? Because we got the Rathians, Gold Wrath, Silver Wrath, we got Basil, and then we got Lucent and Argakuga. And like all those are cool, don't get me wrong. But subspecies are essentially the same fights as the previous one, just with like an extra gimmick attached. So I'm definitely like ready to see a new monster or returning monster, whichever they decide to do, that'll like give us another thing to grind. Maybe it's just too soon after that. They're also poison or fire or both. Right, exactly. It was really weird how many like fire things we were saying. I'm like, God, are all these weapons we're gonna get gonna be fire? Did someone move the snow tracker? It doesn't look damaged, but there's coca sprayed all around it. And when it was around the snow tracker when this happened, is probably drenched in sticky coca mix. Woo, it's working again. Good thing G had spare parts on the hood. Time to figure out where this trail leads to. Ow. Yeah. Oh, whoops. At least I think I'm following the coins. This is probably not what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't see any of the coca stuff. Yo, how's it going? Adrian Gier 10. Please let me know if I mispronounced that wrong. But I do appreciate you coming by. We were just chilling, playing some Club Penguin. Late Penguin Force, my god. Please excuse my freaking terrible speaking at the moment. But once again, hopefully you've had a good day. A big coin. Very important. Good, how are you? Yeah. But yeah, have you played this game before? Because I have. However, this was like probably more than a decade ago. So definitely been a while. Yo, Adrian, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy stream. I mean, stick around, maybe get some nice chatting in. We were just talking about the Direct, the Nintendo Direct that happened recently. And talking about all the farming games that were in it. Talking about Octopath 2 and Tears of the Kingdom, the new sequel to Breath of the Wild. Howdy there, partner. You've been here just in time to help figure out a doozy of a mess. Does this mess involve chocolate? Right, could be. Either way, someone's dug up our mine while I wasn't looking. This is chocolate, alright. It's like the trail I've been following. Well, whatever dug up the snow also ran off with my favorite shovel. Must be a reason. We'll get to the bottom of this. Do I have a puffle for this? We just melt the snow? Huh. No. Oh, okay, so I just need to grab the shovel. Nope, nope, nope. No, I'm good, thank you. I mean, I can't go there right now? Oh, that's probably what I need. Okay. I honestly forgot that was a thing. First, the signs and now some mysterious gadget. I think G will want to see this. What do you got there? It looks mighty strange to me. You know what it is? I don't know. I know somebody who might. Oh, can I actually just, connect the issue? Yeah. Alright, G, are you still here? That would be yes. Strange device. Oh, yet somehow familiar. Oh my, this is my robo-locator. A poo locator? I made this for locating something. What was it? Oh yeah, I made this so I could find robots. I figured it was more than just a clever name, but what robots would you need to locate? Hold on a minute. I think I'm remembering something. No, wait, I just remembered everything! A chalkboard. Does this have something to do with the everything you were talking about? This is going to be a trifle bit difficult to explain. Pictures will help. True, it is hard to explain everything, I suppose. Okay, yeah, there is definitely supposed to be text there. It's not showing up. That's unfortunate. But I can make the story for you. So, G was building some cool robots, and they were epic robots. They could snowboard, they could fly through the air with a jetpack, they could pick up rocks and throw them at people, and then they make the Donkey Kong noise. But then his gadget remote thing was being kooky dooky, and then they went haywire and out of control, just like the Robot Masters from freaking Mega Man. And so he created a gadget specifically to find set robots and bring them back to his lab or whatever. But then he was really bad at minecart surfing, and then he did a sick flip but couldn't land it, and then he got stuck. That's a pretty good explanation, I think. I was chasing him down a dark abandoned tunnel when I ran into something and bumped my head. Unbelievable, we need to tell the director right away. Indeed, follow me to the command room. Thank you for the story. Ah, yes, of course. You nailed it, really? I mean, it's my forte. It's definitely not my forte.
Let me see if I understand this correctly. All of the trouble we're having in Club Penguin is caused by 3 robots run amok?
Yes, Director, the clues I found in the mine match the clues we found earlier.
Do you have any indication of what the robots' motives may be?
Spoke with G and we believe they're trying to make it harder test tracks for themselves to use. Okay. I missed that important part, but I mean, it's fine.
Have you uncovered a way to deactivate these test robots?
I'm working on it, but it will take some time to complete. Yeah, he said, I'm working on it. Congratulations, Agent Bourne. Mission complete. Yo, dude, I've been promoted to super duper high level clearance. Nice. Wonder if the ASP missions, apart from the last ones, take place before Elite Penguin Force. I'm not really sure. I mean, I would think so. Alright, G, are you here? Also, hey, Josh. What a thing to come into. What do you mean, what a thing to come into? What, you mean getting my super duper clearance badge or whatever? But I appreciate the lurk, Josh. Hopefully you enjoy what you're doing. I don't know if that's Final Fantasy or if that is Splitting 3. But hopefully you're having funs. And hopefully you just had a good day in general, too. It's upsetting, Bourne. I just feel awful for all the trouble my test robots have caused. Don't make it, I'm reading things out of order again. Make it right again, G. Don't worry. I hope so. I am fortunate to be working with so many agents that strive to keep Club Penguin safe. That's the spirit. The sooner we have that deactivating gadget, the quicker things will be back to normal. My speaking won't be back to normal. Well, that's whatever. Never fixed to begin with. Right you are, Bourne. I'm ready to get back to work. Are you? No doubt about it. My thing is I try and read things too fast, and so I read ahead, and I say the things that are ahead before I actually try to read what I mean. It's pretty bad. All the other EPF agents gather robot clues. The first order of business, Bourne, is to touch base with the other agents in the field with a communicator. I'm on it. Is robot deactivating gadget ready yet? Not yet. The problem with the microchips is that they are, well, micro. Seem to have lost one. Okay, well, that's no big deal. I'm sure you'll find it. Good luck. Let me know when it's ready. Yes, I shall. Much appreciated. Alright, ring him up. Oh, Agent Bourne, I've run into a bit of a problem here. Where are you, Agent? At the plaza. You won't believe what happened. Get out here, quick, please. Alright. Head to the plaza first. This is the plaza, right? Pretty sure. Nope. You fake Club Penguin fan. Oh goodness, building a ticket booth from scrap sounded so easy when I thought of it. Plaza's a wreck. Agent Bourne, I'm so glad you're here. I've got such a mess on my hands. What happened? One of those robots came and ripped the ticket booth right out of the stage. Sure did. Look at that hole. I know. I'm trying to fix it, but I can't get this last piece to stay in place. I could really use your help. Don't worry, I'll think of something. Thank you, Agent Bourne. You don't. Well, I mean, you may want to, like, be careful with your hands, because, I mean, I'm about to try and, like, weld this, but, this should work. Yes. Thank you for moving your hands. Welding works wonders for making metal stick to metal. Thank you for helping me, Agent Bourne. Now I can try and look for the ticket booth. Where are you gonna look? I'm not sure exactly. Find any clues? Just a small piece of paper. It was all smudged from being in the snow, though. Can I see it? I left it where I found it. It's around here somewhere. Around on my own, see what I can find. Who's around here somewhere? Oh. Oh, this is like... Yeah, this is one of these, like, puzzle thingies. God, I haven't played these in eons, dude. I kind of forgot that this was even a thing. And I bet you anything up there on that, I bet you anything up there on that, notepad. I guess it'd be on the bottom screen down here. It's supposed to say something. I don't get it though. Odd gadget. Looks like a page from a book, but the ink is all smeared. Still trying to track that robot. Did you find anything yet? Nothing but snow, some old bolts, odd bolts, and ticket stubs. Hello, Bourne. Perfect timing. I need you over here right away. Where are you? At the nightclub. Some of these robots made a big mess. You right there, over and out. These guys got me running ragged. Alright. Nightclub time. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm sure is. What happened exactly? The robot on wheels drove in and stole a pair of nightclub speakers. What are these robots doing? Having a robot party? Whatever it is, it's making a mess. Can you fix the hole in the wall? I can measure the damage and find the right parts, but I'm sure it won't be a problem. That's good news. Oh, well, hello, Bourne. Glad to see you. I have something to show you. Clue already? You're the best, Dot. Oh, thank you, Bourne. You're very kind. Follow me and I'll show you. What do you think of this clue? How did it get here? I think the wheelbot dropped it when they stole the speakers. I can't imagine why the robot is carrying a notebook paper. Let me take a look. Yes, please do. Alright, another one. Okay, good. I can just make it all one continuous line. Robots off! Take the blueprints. Piece of paper. Looks like a blueprint with some lines rubbed off. These robots are really disturbing the peace on this island. Who must have something to do with it? What do you think, Tot? I think you're right. What should we do with it? Can't say for sure, but I have a feeling she would be extra interested in what we found. You. Agent Bourne, great to hear you're online. I need some help over here. Nice fishing pond behind the ski lodge. Yo, we about to go fishing? Even though it's not the same. Oh, that's the same door that I just went through. Here we go. Agent Bourne, I'm glad to see you. I could really use your help. Going ice fishing? A flying robot stole the telescope from the beacon. As I was chasing it through the skies, I saw it drop something down in the pond. In the pond? Where? Isn't it frozen? Wouldn't you know it? It fell right into that fishing hole. Lucky shot. Piece of paper looked like. Why in the world would a robot want a telescope? I don't know, Agent Bourne. That piece of paper might be a clue. You know how to work a fishing pole? I love to fish. I can get it out for you. That would be terrific. Alright, yep. Is fishing time. This is gonna be another mini game that will not make any sense. Oh my god, I actually got that one. I'm amazed at this. Up! That's a lot of sharks. I got it. Don't even worry about it. Up! Yeah, so below, on stream, there's a, oh, wait, he somehow got my line? Yeah, there are crabs that are, that were snipping my line. Just saw the fandom about the, Protobot until it's kind of funny, his relationship with Herbert Percival, yeah. Good old HP. Or not really good old, but, you know.
Nice work, Agent Bourne. What is it?
I'm not sure yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it.
Okay, let me know what you find.
I wanted to click on it. Thank you. Oh, did it with a big one. Right, yeah. I definitely won't. I won't keep doing that. Oh, that's a 25. This is a 23. What the what? There's someone looking for clues.
Did you figure it out?
Piece of paper with drawings on it, but the ink is washed off in places.
Why doesn't a robot have a drawing? Is it in robot art school?
Good question. Just take it all to G and see what he can make of it.
It's a great idea. I'm going to take off and look for the telescope thieving jetbot again.
Did you see which way it flew off?
Looks from here like it was headed toward the wilderness.
Have a safe flight. Call me if you get in a pinch.
You bet.
Okay. Alright, G, I got a heck of a lot of pages for you. Hello, Agent. Have you had any news report? Do, but I should tell you the face-to-face. Is the deactivating gadget ready yet? In fact, it is! You can stop by the gadget room to pick it up whenever you're ready. Great, thanks. Over now. Very cool. Oh. Underway. One, two, three. Whoa, wait, where's the fourth fuse? Test robots have made a complete wreck of the stage, G. Ticket booth is gone. Oh my, that will affect ticket sales for sure. What would the test robots want with the ticket booth? It's quite strange. I helped Rookie with a quick fix and I found this clue while I was there. May I have a look? Do I want to put all these together? Or no? A blueprint for my lost notebook! What are they turning up loose from their binding? No coincidence. Wherever the test robots go, your notebook pages turn up. Very concerned. These finds could be disastrous in the wrong hands. I'm going to see if I can find more clues. Good idea. Yep. Mechanical arm design. What do you think the arm would be useful for? Well, the design was to make it large and powerful. Gee, could the test robots be building something? Appeared to be the case, Agent. Oh, this is wonderful! It's a blueprint page from my lost invention notebook. It's great news, aside from the smudges. Why would a page of your notebook been at the plaza? Coming back to me now in pieces. I had my notebook when I went with me when I went to the mine. I mean, somebody could have carried it from the mine to the plaza. This level of destruction makes me a little sensitive on. These test robots are wrecking everything in Club Penguin. Why would they do this? Robots are computers, Pawn, and computers are what I call the 3 Ps. Programmed, predictable, and therefore powerless. And all of this trouble might prove. What, G? This trouble might prove me wrong. I was about to say, I feel like that's definitely not the assumption you should be making, but it's whatever. During the EPF book from a few years ago, when Club Penguin was active, it didn't say anything about pH. Yeah. I was about to say I'm thinking, and yeah, I don't think it did, really. At least we found the pages from your Lost Invention notebook. That should help us solve this mystery. Yes, of course. I can only hope we aren't too late. Never too late, G. I will find the test robots and shut them down for good. Shut them down? That reminds me, I finished the deactivating gadget. Perfect timing, G. Use to disable the robots. Okay, so all you gotta do is you gotta open them up, and then you gotta put the thing in them, and then plug it in the USB slot, and make sure it's the right way. And because if you get it in the wrong way, you gotta flip it around. But chances are you probably had it right the first way around. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. You gotta disable them with a puffle. Gotta shoot them in the head, or you could just put them in a bubble. I mean, whatever works for you. This works on the robot's computer. I can't wait to try it. These test robots are on a rampage. It's my duty as an EPF agent to stop them. Is this Mega Man? Yes. We're going to beat the Robot Masters. Congratulations, Agent Bourne. Mission complete. Hello, my dude. That robot's not gonna go anywhere is not going anywhere without one of us noticing. What are your current orders? Our priority is to keep penguins out of danger and watch the store for robot activity. Do you have any idea what the robot is doing in there? Not really. It was too quick for me to get any idea. Keep up the good work. I'm going to see what I can do to help. Can I just go inside? Thank goodness you're here, Agent. We have one of G's test robots cornering the gift shop. Good job, D. Do you know what Zoo is doing in there? No, but we've surrounded the store and are watching all the exits. It's a perfect time to try out G's new gadget. What should we do next, Bourne? I'm going to go in and deactivate that robot. Stay alert in case I need backup. New mission! Mission complete. Marco and Tarma laughing comically with their gums in the air. Yeah. Barricaded the door to keep the robot inside. It's just too fast for me to handle. Alright, let me slip in and I'll handle the activation. I'm really quick on my feet. Is there anything else we can do to help you? Just need everyone to be prepared for when I open the door in case the robot tries to get away. What about you? Don't worry about me. The lead puffles have my back, plus I have the robotomy upgrade. As I need to call for help, I don't want to see you in any danger. Thanks, Doc. I can rest easy knowing that the rest of the elite penguin force are looking out for me. Alright. Again, like, this gives me freaking Battletoads vibes. Entrance is once again open. All I need is a little cannon grease to move. Where could that robot be? Primary steel content secured. Retrieval at 50%. A wheelbot? What is it doing? Redirecting hydraulic output from leg motor to back motor. Success. Trying to nab the gift shop vault. Intruder warning. Threat level assessment low. Continue retrieval. Stop right there. You're not supposed to be helping. You're supposed to be helping Club Penguin, not destroying it. Processing error. Processing error. Conflicts with Prime directive. It's not going to be easy. Alright, well, I literally saw this last time, so we're just gonna... no. Really? There we go. Okay. Proximity breach. Evasive action 3. Fail. Warning. Unexpected optical breach. Optical sensor strength at 50%. That did it. This robot is not fast enough to dodge all bouncer snowballs. That level assessment increased to medium. Remitting primary objective. Proceeding to secondary objective retrieval. Secondary objective? I don't like the sound of that. Ooh, but what about all this money? Okay. Or not. Why this game of all games? Because yellow chose it. Where did that wheelbot go? Oh, probably out here. Intruder warning. Threat assessment. Medium. Give it a wheelbot. The building is surrounded by secret agents. Secondary objective secured. Calculating escape route. This thing is getting ready to escape. I don't have much time left. Escape simulation, result failed, recalculating route. Having so many agents around is making it hard for this robot to think of an escape plan. This is not what I should be doing. Okay, yeah, I had to hit it in the noggin again. I had to play your rank up battle with 2 wins, 2 losses against 2 Clash Blasters, a Blob. Oh, is the Blobber, I guess, and a pro on tower control. Yeah. Music does not match what is happening on the screen. The slides. Nah, it's quite epic, honestly. Error unexpected optical sensor breach, optical sensor strength at 0, emergency brake engaged, commencing extraction and disposal. Stopping to clean the snow from its eyes, now's the chance to stop him for good. Alright, now is the time. Never mind. Oh, am I just supposed to, like, use the get thing? What? Well, what? Is this not what I need to do? Oh, I think it's a wheel. Okay. Not the actual robot itself, whatever. This sounds like something you would hear in a side-scrolling shooter, not a point-and-click adventure game. But it is, though. And again, that's why I was, like, comparing it to Battletoads. I was like, ridiculously, this song goes ridiculously hard for a game that's just a point and click. Detecting braided fiber blockage, initiating release sequence. That's not good. The robot can find and break loose ropes even if its eyes are covered in snow. Let's weld ya. Warning, critical temperature change. Structural connectors compromised. Hydraulic junctions welded. Flash fires welded the robot joint still. I can now deactivate it with more precision. Broadcasting rescue signal. Broadcasting rescue signal. Blah, 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 blah. That's you signal. I think it's trying to call the other robots. I better work fast. Alright. Get him. Mainframe bridge detected. Setting up internal firewalls. Advance stylus through the maze and touch. On the touch screen to remove the robotic parts and deactivate all the robotic systems. Got it. Alright, start with his brain. Oh, okay. I think I went too fast. Oh god. Here, Mom, we got this. Suddenly Trauma Center. Yep. Oh man, this one is very delicate. Woo! It's either not covered with snow, I can guarantee you. It's snow. Even the fandom, it says pH wasn't mentioned in the manual, so it seems the writers forgot it. Wait, really? That's kind of weird. You can just tell with the music that it's a licensed game because of the instruments used. American developers do not want to actually try and use the DS or GBA sound chip. I mean, to say it's like... I don't know. What is whatever. I wonder if it was the screen hug that made all the music in the game. That would be something you would definitely have to look up, because I as sure as I don't know. Alright, nope. We can do this. I just don't need to run into a wall again. Nope. Okay, well I was able to run into a wall again. Rescue signal halted. All systems are all. Yippee! I captured and deactivated my first robot. I just have to get it back to the gadget room. Alright. Is this when I trap him in a bubble? Yes. Perfect. The wheelbot is now light as a feather in the bubble. Now get it back to the gadget room. Whee! Twin Sister Amiibo are coming early. Mad about no Splatoon Amiibo restocks. I mean, yeah, that's just really weird, I guess. I know that they were reprinting the Pearl and Marina ones, but I don't know, freaking Nintendo stupid are reprinting things or trying to get special editions and other things into people's hands. Not likely. Welcome back, Board. That is an interesting way to transport a robot. Yeah. I think the bubble backpacks may become a new trend. Where should I put the wheelbot? As to me, I have a special spot reserved for it. By the way, one robot in a bubble coming up. Alright, now don't lose this. Took me a heck of a long time. He's like, bubble robot. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it is it's in a bubble. Do you think it's related to the invention pages we found earlier? No! God, friggin', I don't know why that text doesn't show up on the screen. It's so weird. UK restocked every single amiibo in the series. They do not import. I know that you might be able to get an import from Japan. Usually they're not like too much, especially if they got a restock. But it usually depends on like what you're buying though. If you're buying something huge, it's usually like a good chunk of shipping, but I think amiibo shouldn't be that much if you wanted them that bad. You notice that in all of Club Penguin there's Ryu's song that is the same song from Town in 2016. No? I don't think so. Glad we got this one when we did. They're already hard enough to catch without any upgrades. Yeah. Couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said, yeah, any better. Congratulations, mission complete. Going rate for the Splatoon 2 Octoling 3-pack is $100. That's pretty bad. Dude, hey, what's going on, man? I seriously need to shred some snow. It's complicated. We're doing what we can. Or what you saying, leave this bros. You're just in time, Porn. We located the second test robot at the top ski hill. There's a lot for it to do up there. There's not a lot for it to do up there. Do you have any idea what it may be up to? Not exactly, but some of the other EPF agents believe that this robot broke the ski lift. Wouldn't be surprised. The last robot made a real mess out of the gift shop. How about it? You ready to put a stop to this mischief maker? That's an N64 game. And also, absolutely, D, it's time to teach this robot a lesson. Streamlabs have music activated? What you mean? Do you mean like the audio for it? I mean, it should be. Like if you follow or subscribe, like the Streamlabs notification should go off. If you paid attention to the Capcom Tokyo Gaming Show, but I almost cried at the... I don't know what that is. All I saw from the Capcom TGS stuff was the Street Fighter 6 stuff and the Monster Hunter stuff. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Thank you. Okay, I saw a little bit of that. I don't know everything, but I know that they're trying to bring in, and this was from, I didn't watch it. This was from like news article. I saw that they're actually trying to bring network functionality to it, so like you can trade chips or whatever. I guess like you could in the previous games. So, anyways, so that's not it. Oh, you're saying like the song request. Got it. I thought that might have been what you meant, but I wasn't really sure. I thought you just meant like Streamlabs noises in general. I'm like, they should be on for notification. Mr. Famous showing up and announcing online play broke me. Broke her so much she cried. Puts a tear in your eye. The Snowbot is taking all the ski lift parts. Steel pipe objective secured. Retrieval at 10%. Seems to have the same sort of plan as a wheelbot. What should we do, Born? Learn one thing from the first robot, and that's the asphalt from the Elite Puffles. Smart thinking. I'll stay out of your way and make sure it doesn't escape. Alright, bouncer. Gotta freaking blind him. Oh, no, wait, but he's wearing goggles. Optical protection secure. Oh, he's wearing goggles. Snowballs won't do anything. Get the goggles off his head. Yoink. Optical sensors detecting flying furball. Threat level minimal. Green Puffle doesn't pose a threat to the robot. Oh, I thought it was gonna, like, take off his glasses. Okay, never mind. Sing and break the glasses. Sound deafener is holding at 55%. Seems this robot isn't as soundproof as the first one, but still holds up well against chirp. Launch protocol disrupted. Upright mobility function impaired. Oh! I don't think I was supposed to do that, but that's fine. The Snowbot's getting away! You'll need the right board to go after it. I mean, I have it, don't I? I mean, I got it. Oh, okay. Opponent sighted. Escape maneuver continued. You're not getting away that easy. You. Okay, so yeah, Chirp's still ain't doing nothing. I don't see what this would do, but level foul detected. Wind speed stabilizing temperature. Bro, what? What is cooling off the robot? Just as flare heats it up. I guess we'll just try and knock him overboard again. Bop. This Snowbot is able to easily dodge blasts as long as he's moving at this speed. Rodeo him. Yeah. Development for all the Battle Networks. I kind of figured that's what you said, because I didn't know who that was, but I'm like, there's got to be a developer of the games. They put him in the games, and his character was Mr. Famous. Singing with such passion for the series and its fans after all these years was really moving. I mean, genuinely, it feels like it's been about time, right? Because, I mean, they've obviously had regular Mega Man and Mega Man S collection for years. They did those back on like the PS2 and even earlier than that. And then, you know, with the kind of standard of like re-releasing a bunch of old classic games, they made their way over to Switch and stuff like that. So it really felt like the GBA games and DS games and stuff like that, like they had to come eventually, right? And they just started with the Mega Man Zero collection before they actually got to Battle Network. And so, yeah, they don't have a Star Force collection, do they? But regardless, it's definitely good that we're finally seeing them like have interest in re-releasing these games that otherwise would literally just be stuck on their main stuff. Because I don't even know if the Wii U got the Battle Network games, even though the Wii U got a lot of GBA and DS games. Warning, blockage increased by wind speed, balance disrupted, error, steering mechanism jammed, wipeout imminent, blah. No Star Force collection yet, that's the end game. I mean, that would be pretty great. You got all the main series battle. Oh, okay, they actually did. Well, that's good, but it's definitely better to have them all in one place, right? Great work, Luke. And, you know, the actual, like, really cool online functionality that these new games are getting definitely sounds like a step up from just, you know, buying each game individually. Robot can't untangle the rope, it's moving at a high speed. Relay sequence failed, structure restrained. It broke the rope, fortunately, it's stuck in stone. Now's my chance. Oh, this one's sending out a rescue signal like the first robot did. I need to stop it and fast. Yup. Mainframe breach found, setting up internal protection. Alright, we'll start with the brain again. I can do this. I can't do this. I'm doing this less. Yup. Whoo! I feel it. Oh, and the battery is definitely feeling the edges of this. Yup. Now I'm going way faster. Rescue signal interrupted all. Since that's all we have to do is put it in a bubble and take it back to... Nope. Arriving at emergency site, beginning retrieval. Oh no, the rescue signal got through the last robot. Emergency retrieval successful. Engine speed at 25%. Hey, you come back here with that robot. Robot's getting away. What do I do now? You know exactly how you feel, boy. And I was about to catch that flying bucket of bullets when I ran out of fuel. The jetpack guy. Extra weight of the snowball will definitely slow the jetbot down. Can I use your jetpack to go after it? Of course, boy, but where are you going to get the fuel to get it to work again? Leave that to me. This I have to see. Oh. Special on things that's not going to get back. Find some fuel in the pack of junk. Guess it wasn't a hunk of junk after all. Bob, how'd you know it'd be jet fuel out here? Just got lucky. The robots have been stashing all kinds of random things. Give it to me! Thing with Battle Network people pinning for is online play to facilitate the blooming competitive scene, and 2, all the old JP exclusive VOD. Oh, yeah! It's quite interesting to think about, huh? Like, all the exclusive stuff, if they'll add that. It looks like the game has a DLC when you connect a Nintendo DS with another Nintendo DS with Penguin Elite, Penguin Force. It's probably just like another side mission if I had to guess, but maybe I can do some looking. Intruder detected, activating emergency boost. Because if I did that, I would probably have to like find some kind of online cheat code. Because I unfortunately do not own 2 copies of this game, and that would be quite difficult. Intruder detected, activating emergency boost. Well, before I get that emergency boost, I need this fuel. Something fierce. Alright. Oh, there's more fuel. Up. Activating emergency boost. Use the boost to get through. Ow. Breathe. Oh, please tell me there's gonna be some fuel here. Oh, where is it? Nope! I forgot it was a red balloon, not green. Alright, let's not be greedy this time. Based on the Battle Network games, it's basically Ganondorf from the threat level he carries, but isn't part of the main story most of the time. That's what I was about to say. I know that, like... I know that he showed up in those games, but, like, in terms of, like, his plot significance, obviously Mega Man and Bass was, like, the one that he was far more prominent in. Ah, the fuel's right there, dude. Ugh. That sucks. It feels so bad. Literally right there. Activating emergency boost. Not so fast, robot nerd. Weird to see jetpack guy without a jetpack. Yeah, it's like that uncanny thing. It's like, not sure about this. Look at this, they're hiding all sorts of stolen objects on Mount Tallest. Where's the robot? Where is he? I'll pick this up or not. Snowbot is deactivated. All that's left is put in bubble ticket to D. So he literally just ditched his friend? Alright. Performing soaps, fan breach, success! Jetbot, he doesn't want to let the Snowbot get taken away. Stand by to protect test robot unit 2, codename Snowbot. Jetbot's not going to let Snowbot be taken away. Get him! Optical sensors detected flying fireball, threat level minimal. Oh, hold on, I got it. Can I move the... Okay. I know what I need to do, I just need to, like, drag the thing, okay. If it was to pop the balloon, the coffee would fall on whatever's... Yes, yes. It's literally what I'm doing. Okay, I guess I just wasn't timing it well enough. Radar systems rebooting. Flying ability reduced to hover. Jetbot won't fly at high altitude if its radar is out of order. This may be the only chance to get close to it. I think he's got goggles. Probably not doing that. Bass and Trouble are also entirely separate entities who never met proper, both dangerous villain characters. Similar to Bass from Mega Man. Bass.exe. Oh god. Yeah, on my phone it said link deleted. I'm like, what? Yeah, okay, got it. Spider-Man was also... It's also effectively zero? Really? That's... weird, I guess. Nah, you don't wanna bank into them? Alright. Let's try you since you really haven't done anything so far. Yeet. Warning, sound deafener failure. Guess you're not a big fan of puffle music. I wrote jet engine. Oh right, the last time we did it, it actually disrupted the jetpack. Jet engine and navigation systems offline. Broadcasting activation sequence. Activation sequence, whatever that is. I'm not letting it happen on my watch. Setting up internal power walls. No, stupid. Oh, we got 2 batteries now. We got double the brain power. Too bad. He's not ready. Guess I was gonna go know how to go. Somebody will get that right. Nope. Okay. Try it again. Come out. Yeah. Proto-Man takes after Zero and Affinity for swords, though stays much more chill like Proto-Man probably. That's what I was about to say. I know Proto-Man's usually like pretty laid back though. Zero.exe is a Iris. Oh. That's kind of cool. Activation signal halted all this world. Yippee! Yippee! Captured and deactivated the last of G's test robots. All that's left is to put them in bubbles and take them back to G. And thus it is game over. There is nothing more for us to do. Definitely not. We have solved it. Saved the day. Battle Network has crazy lore. Well, I mean, I don't doubt you there. Mega Man games in general typically have like kind of crazy stuff. He says, "Oh, nice job, you got him in bubbles. Yay, Club Penguin is saved. You are epic. You have been promoted to Ultra Super Amazing, a high level clearance. Check out your new badge." Can't believe I'm so epic. Alright, I guess I'll go talk to G. Cannot wait to finally give every game in the series a proper full playthrough. And then bring on Star Force Legacy Collection. Yeah. I mean, I feel like at this point, if they've gone through the effort of doing not only the Zero series, but, well, yeah, I guess it's called the Mega Man Zero series. And then, Battle Network, like, they have to consider doing that too, right? I mean, I would hope so. I guess there's just no way of knowing. Robot. Nobody else here? Oh. Glad to handle all sorts of emergencies in the past. Okay, thank you, sir. Give me nothing! Alright, G. We... No. Oh, my map would probably tell me where I need to go. Yeah. Hello? Boy, it's awfully dark in there. I think I've got my own light source. What is this? Oh god! But you would also like a BattleNet Star Force spin-off collection? Oh, so like some of the other like, yeah, a bunch of unreleased games. I mean, that'd be really nice, but that's definitely something that they may have to think about doing later. Maybe it could be like a free update or something like that. That would be really cool. Jetpack guy, PH, the rookie. What's going on here? Surprise party, Agent Bourne. Glad to celebrate your promotion and reward you with a job well done. Surprise party for me? Thanks, guys. I don't know what to say. At least we can do, Agent Bourne. Roger that. This party is ready for liftoff. We gonna party, Party like it's 1999. Party hard with the grandma and G, the Gary guy. Some really weird. Oh, was that I was about to say, was that chirp breaking the thing? Oh no, what was that terrible noise?
Hey, who's the ruin on a summer party?
The agent's work is never done. No, it is not.
Whatever that was, it was big.
Stay calm, everyone. Agent Porn will get to the bottom of this. Oh, I'm getting a call on my communicator. Did one.
Agent Bourne, the director here. I'm calling an island-wide emergency.
We heard a loud crash. What is happening?
All of the surveillance monitors at HQ have gone offline, and what's worse, the elite puffles are missing.
The Puffles? Gone? We need you to help to get the monitors back off the line pronto.
That brings us to our next dilemma. Agent Bourne, G seems to have gone missing again.
G is gone too? This really is an emergency.
The island's on high alert. I'm teleporting you all to the HQ immediately. Please inform the others.
Yes, Roger. Over and out. Things are terrible. Bourne, what's the scoop? Agents, the director has put the island on high alert. We are being teleported to HQ right away. All titles surrounding Battle Network Star Force series have either really hard to find or haven't been translated officially. I could do without it if it meant Star Force 4 gets released after its cancellation all those years ago. Bro, due to sounding like me with frickin' Mother 3, it's like, please, God, just localize it, please! Please!
Glad to see you, Agent Bourne. Any sign of the G of the missing muscles?
Literally, I just got here. No director, have any of the leads popped up?
Not yet. I've assigned a pair of agents to get the monitors back online, but until then, our surveillance efforts are crippled.
Some more as soon as we have more information.
Much appreciated, Agent.
Oh, okay, that's it. That's it. Would you buy localized Mother 3? Have you not already played? Dude, of course I would. Why wouldn't I? Getting Mother 3 in literally some, like, real capacity, oh my god, like, I want so bad. I have a physical Japanese copy over here of Mother 3, like, I love that game. I would definitely buy another copy of it. What do you think is the best non-computer Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force, or non-computer Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force Herbert Revenge or Game Day? You know, it's difficult for me to decide because Game Day is like it's honestly a decent party game, but like the single player stuff is just kind of okay. I remember having a lot of fun with Herbert's Revenge, so I may have to go with that one, but I also haven't played that game in a long time too, so. If you've already played the game outside of supporting the series, would you really play it? Yes, absolutely. Yes, of course I would. But just ask. I own like 3 copies of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I am definitely not like the kind of person who's just like, oh yeah, dude, I'm just gonna buy 1 copy of a game. If I want to play it on different stuff, I mean, if I love a game that much, I'll buy it again. That's just how it is. This is unbelievable, Bourne. That's a big hole, Dot. What happened here? No one knows. We all heard the crash, and all that's left is this giant hole. That's it? No other clues? Well, and this giant oil can. A giant oil can? Dot, that means there's another robot. But she insisted he only built 3 test robots. How can this be? You mentioned minecart tracks, but they lead to some answers. Maybe onto something. I'll take the snow tracker out and see what I can find. Very well, as usual. Be careful and call us if you find anything. I see this is a big can. Oh, so he didn't even take the other robots. It just like came. Oh, I guess he just came through and he just yoinked G. He's like, get over here. I'm gonna have to give you a good night for now. Dude, damn, do not worry about it. I appreciate you for coming by, and I appreciate that lurk. Hopefully you had yourself a good night, and hopefully you have a good night rest. I do appreciate you coming by, my friend, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon. It is a wonderful time to be a video game fan, unless you're a Nintendo fan. Is it a bad time to be a Nintendo fan? I mean, I think Nintendo's doing just fine. I do think, like, this year has probably been a little bit weaker than what we're typically used to, but, like, next year is supposed to be set up to be really good. Like, really, really good. Because, like, what is it? New Fire Emblem next year. Not Breath of the Wild, God, no. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom next year. Pikmin 4 potentially next year. You know, they gave us the year, but they didn't actually give us a release date or anything like that. So we don't know if that game could potentially get delayed. I genuinely think that there's a chance that we could see more of Metroid Prime 4. It's been so long. So I definitely don't see it, like, there's more potential in that happening than not at this point. We also don't really know what the main Nintendo R&D team is working on, but we know that they're working on something. So, if I didn't have Splatoon 3 in my hands, I would be turbo modeling. The Direct was booty for anyone who isn't a Pikmin or Breath of the Wild fan, although I'll be watching Bayo 3. That's what I was about to say. Like, it had plenty of, like, good games from, like, the various Nintendo franchises, or rather franchises that are popular with, like, the Nintendo fandom, including their first party stuff. Because I mean, like, again, should they have had that many farming games and kind of maybe taken a hint that, oh, maybe this is a little bit oversaturated? Yes, but, like, the rest of the Direct was just fine. There's definitely not a bad reason, or Nintendo is definitely not in a poor situation right now, especially because they have Splatoon 3 out now, and they have Pokemon coming out at the end of the year, and they have so many games lined up for next year. And for me personally, there's been a crap ton of Kirby stuff, so I've definitely been okay with everything that's happened, but, like, I can understand that some people probably aren't getting as much use out of their Switch, and I think the one thing out of Directs that I've been disappointed now, which granted, you know, I think a lot of people feel the same way, I'm never as excited going into it because we know that there's no more Smash DLC. Smash DLC was, like, the absolute one thing that I was always, like, anticipating when I watched the Direct, but now it's just like, new games, which is obviously should be better than Smash DLC, but I love Smash so much, so yeah. The reason I want to buy Bayo games is because there isn't a good controller to play them with. I mean, there's a chance that Bayo 3 might actually come to different consoles and stuff like that. No More Heroes 3 did. So, after a while, it may be. We'll never try to play a character action game with Joy-Cons at Pro-Con or GameCube controller, PlayStation controller, not all. Very much disagree there. I think the Pro Controller is great, but that is literally just to each their own. Smash being dead and Splatoon being out makes me significantly less hyped for Direct. I definitely think that the next Direct has a lot to show, because I mean, the next Direct that happens should be at the beginning of the year, which means it'll be just before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. There's a chance that they would show off more of Pikmin 4. Again, Metroid Prime 4 is a potential game, you know. I really hope that they have something to show after this long, but it's had trouble development and they had to restart it from scratch. But that was like 3 years ago, wasn't it? If not even longer than that. Like, it's been a while. It's been a while. So, you know what I want? I want a Switch Pro. Give it to us. Please, God. Please, God. I want to play so many more games on the Switch and not have them, like, be at, like, a limited resolution and stuff like that. The OLED was definitely not what I was looking for. And like, I think the Switch Lite, there's a reason for it to exist, because it is built more as the portable system, even though the Switch itself is portable, but, you know, just in a more smaller, compact size. The OLED, it's like, I really don't get it, man. You got wide Joy-Cons, and you got a better lit screen and some better battery life. Well, I guess. I guess it's just not for me. I remember this place, not too far from here is where I found G trapped under a minecart. Yeah, I can finally read this stuff since it's in my text for some reason. I don't know what makes it different. The only game that they have announced that I would want to play is literally Metroid. I want Metroid in the GameCube remasters. Well, freaking, if that collection of the Metroid Prime games that's literally been rumored for like 2 years would finally come out, that would be awesome. I mean, they should do that, because people are going to want to play the games in the Prime series before 4 comes out, and they have had so much time to get those out, because we don't even have like a single trailer or anything to go off for Metroid Prime 4, so I hope that they do that eventually. God bless. I don't remember this holding so rubbish before. Wait a minute, this must be a hideout for a giant robot. Controlled by G. He's like, I'm stuck in a giant robot. Hey, whatever you are, put G down. And he goes, don't worry, G, I'll save you. Oh my god. And he said, yummy. It's relieved to see you born. The ultimate proto-bot is ruining everything. Searching for a turntable upgrade. He's trying to steal more things to upgrade itself with. What should we do? Whatever we do, we gotta make sure we don't put Geo or any of the puzzles in any more danger. Yes, we have to save them. Okay, I may go a little bit over time, but that's fine. Turntable position beyond reach. Continue retrieval attempt. I'm in trouble getting the turntable. This could buy some time. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, no, not that. Yeah, nobody call. Well, let's just dust them off a little bit. Let's just brighten the situation. Never mind. I can help keep the crowd from getting too close to the ultimate Protobot. Oh, can I, like, go up this way? Fun! Over here! Oh, nice. Dude, I'm a genius. The boys and I were discussing how much it blows this Splatoon 3 has a 15 hertz tick rate, but technically runs at 16. If a game ran at 15 FPS on the Switch, yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty bad. It'd be really bad. F-Zero, I will wait as long as it takes forever. He will be my hero. I'm praying for you, dude. But I think the best that you can settle for right now is like a bunch of the indie games and then like the fast racing RMX or Neo series, whatever that's called. That's the best you can do with right now. I want the ultimate Protobot to notice me. Don't notice me, senpai. Get his noggin. The robotomy input is inside the belly. You'll need everyone out so you can shut it down. Blind it! Dust it! Oh, I'm actually doing that. Okay, that was really not what I thought. But he said, a chewy. Oh, I'm falling over very conveniently. This needs help to Blast escape from the ultimate Protobot. Have to go find Blast. Get him. Fast racing, red out. Many have tried, but all have failed. There's only one hero. You need a hero. The ultimate Protobot ran away to the docks. What did you do? So I need to find a spot close to its nose. Blast okay? A little shaken, but ready as ever to do what daredevils do best.
Getting puffed indeed.
Don't worry, Blast. We'll get our friends back. Good to see you have some help. Good luck. We're going to need it. Positive upgrade and preparing plan. And the ultimate protobot is preparing to use the hydro hamper for parts.
No, you.
I am conveniently falling again. That hit opened the hatch long enough to free Loop. He's like, ew, gross, we're in the water now. Ah, no, water is my weakness. Loop, are you okay? Looks like quite the fall. We'll have to follow the ultimate protobot into the ski village if we want to get the rest of the puffles. Stay close in case we need your help. I mean, you know what I'd like to see first? I would like to see a port of F-Zero GX to the Switch before actually a new F-Zero game. Because, I mean, that game already looked pretty great. But if we got that game, that would test the waters like super well to see if they would be interested in making a remake without having to spend a bunch of budget on it. And you know why F-Zero NX? I want F-Zero GX online. I mean, I feel like that's what most people want. So I think that, yeah, doing like a remake or a remaster of that game would be probably like the best idea for them, because it'd be pretty low cost considering they know exactly everything that they're going to be doing if they're just remastering the game. And then if it does well, then you just get a new one. I just don't know, man. Part of me thinks like that they don't want it to compete with Mario Kart, but like they've never had that problem before, so I don't know why that would keep them from doing it. Because Mario Kart freaking sells a ton. This game's like 10 years old now, and it's still getting content. Like, bro, you can have more than one racing game. I swear, you're good. Speaking of which, Kirby Air Ride 2, please. Get Sakurai to do it. Or, I mean, he doesn't have to do it, but I would love a sequel, though. Wanting internal system and water log activating spin drive. Hold on, gee, I got a secret gadget right here. Rookie, what is that? I'm not really sure. I found it in the gadget room. Come on over, Ducky, do your stuff. But you found it in the gadget room? Yeah, I found it in one of the lockers. I figured it could come in handy. I think the gadget does. Not sure, but G kept it under lock. It must have some secret agent use. We thought we're gonna need all the help we'll get. Switch can run F-Zero GX 30-player online cups. If it can't, I don't want it. Huh. Switch Pro! I am conveniently tangled. Commotion help flare escape. I can break these cuffs! Well, you look sick! All that spinning would make me sick too. Keep close. I don't want the ultimate protobot to catch you again. Buffalo capture upgrades at 50%. Additional net upgrades located. Initiating acquisition. Boy, the ultimate protobot is gathering fishnets to make a Puffalo capture upgrade. How long do you think that'll take? I don't know, but once the ultimate protobot gets an upgrade, it will try to use it to catch the Puffles again. Well, how about no? And just like weld your arm to the thing. Warm or something like that. Almost thought Flip would make it out in time. This is my still very convenient time to fly away. Good to see you again, Flit. Now the robot's taken to the skies. It's going to be harder to follow. I wonder too far, Flit. They need your aerial expertise. Which is a definite yes. Light bulb upgrade detected. Preparing for upgrade. Gee, what is the ultimate protobot talking about? I don't know. I must want the beacon's light bulb for itself. Yeah, like, why? Seems like one of the least important upgrades that it would need. Alright.
Let's try this again. Bop. Boing. Bullseye. God, imagine if that glass broke. That would not be good for G. If you never played F-Zero GX, I would say it's on my list of everyone with even a passing intent in video games need to try this game. I believe the only opportunity I had was I played it at a friend's house, and I enjoyed it, but it was definitely, like, difficult. Nice jump, bouncer. I am heading away again. And so, yeah, I didn't really get, like, a lot of time to, like, get good, but I mean, I had fun with it. That's right, I'm so glad you're okay. I believe you, mate. Try to stay within whistle range if you can. It doesn't seem like the ultimate Protobot is going to take any more chances with us. Am I chasing after it? My Protobot is inside. It should be possible to catch up without being noticed. Ow, ow, ow. Getting greedy with coins again. Another 10 coin. Escape plan scanning for better hiding spot. Oh no, 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 I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, give me this. Okay, I think there's another one over here that I can grab. Yes, okay. We're fine. Yeah, I remember that being like the one particular thing about these levels. Is that you can get just stuck on something and then you just can't move and you just cry about it. Yeah, it's more niece. Okay, I didn't need that, but it is fine. Just needed to make sure we could actually land. Last praise I can give it is that if you've played it on and off for 10 years, I still have not gotten tired of it. I can see yourself speed running it and not getting tired of it. Definitely good praise to give the game for sure. Getting for upgrades, no agent activity detected. Excellent, the ultimate Protobot doesn't know I'm here. That means it's time to throw a snowball at it, probably. Convenient snowball. Ouch, that looked like a rough landing. Says pebbles down, one more to go. Oh, well, this one should be easy. Whatever the rough landing, sure, but it was the only way to get you out. Stay close in the case the ultimate Protobot tries to capture you again. Use this to break the glass. You did it, Chirp. Blast, the secret agent Puffle is finally free. Hold tight, G, the ultimate Protobot is not about to give up just yet. And my jetpack is bad. Chirp sound short-circuited the control panel. Jetpack won't work anymore. So I took you this long to get you out, Pop. Stay close in case the ultimate Protobot. Yes, okay, got it. Alright, time to get inside your belly. Or not. Oh, okay, do I need to, wrap them up again? Startup sequence failed, boiler, pilot flame unresponsive, reigniting sequence. Need to get G out of this. Oh, okay. So I'm just supposed to save G. Alright. Yay! He says, hooray! Oh, the ultimate Protobot access panel is exposed. It's time to use the robotomy gadget. I was about to say, I was trying to do that before, but you were in the way. Access panel breach detected, setting up internal firewalls. I don't know why it's making that noise. Does it matter which way I go? That way was way easier. I don't know why they gave you the option there. Come on. Alright, we got this. Totally easy. Good collaboration between Sega and Nintendo because of the Triforce arcade board. This is composed by the same person who did the Yakuza games? I did not know that. That's pretty funny though. One of the only second-party games I've ever heard of, made with an IP by Nintendo and published by Nintendo, but developed by Amusement Division. Power levels dropping. Oh, this is power drop. Saving game data. Do not turn off the power. Remove the DS card. Hooray! You saved us. Oh my god, I can't believe you did it again. Have an even better badge. No, never mind. You're just going to watch these people repair everything anyways. Hooray! Club Penguin is back to normal again. Good work for all you've done. Oh, that was probably, they probably were about to show a badge and I just clicked too fast. You've been promoted to unbelievably over-the-top high-level clearance. Check out your new badge. Wait, is this credits? Bro, there's no way. Is this the credits and like I can't see them? That. I think credits are rolling right now and I can't see them at all. Yep, there's supposed to be credits. There's supposed to be credits here. And there's nothing. There's nothing. I feel bad because, I mean, I feel like they ought to be, you know, people ought to be able to see it. But yay, I actually got the game done. I didn't think that was the last mission. I know that there's, like, obviously the side missions that you could do. I don't think I'm going to do those, but I mean, at least I'll have the game if I decide to do that. But yeah, congratulations, we did it, yay! Beat the giant boy! And we save Club Penguin Island again, for like the second time. Some of the games that released on Triforce for the Arcade GP 1 and 2. Okay, see, I was kind of thinking about that when you had mentioned it. I'm like, I wonder if those games were made with it. Donkey Kong, Jungle Fever, and Pokemon Batrio. What? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Donkey Kong game was developed by Capcom. That's not surprising, I guess. I mean, Capcom's worked with Nintendo before, like literally making games like that. Okay, yeah. Credits roll. Cool. Oh, bro. What a anticlimactic end, especially since we just like, is it the end? I don't know. But I mean, they helped make like Minish Cap and stuff like that. So, to me, it doesn't seem like a surprise, but I don't know. But yeah, that's Club Penguin. I mean, did I play all of the mini games? Yeah, they require you to play all the mini games before you finish the story. So, honestly, I mean, this was a pretty good time. I didn't remember like almost any of this game. I feel like if I remembered more of like a game, I remember more of Herbert's Revenge, because it just had like, I guess it's just fresher on my mind since that was the later game I played of these. But I think this is like a decent point and click. Obviously, I think that this is only for people who really like Club Penguin. If you don't, it's probably just like an okay point and click game, because I feel like one of the things that point and click games typically need is all of that interesting world interaction, and this game has that to a good degree, but some games definitely do it better, and I think that this game like does enough to where, you know, it's not offensive or anything like that. The game, they put effort into the game and of course into the story, but like it does kind of pale in comparison. But as a Club Penguin game, it's fun. It's definitely everything's very familiar, and you get more engrossed in whatever the Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force lore, and then the regular like Penguin agents, stuff like that. So Capcom wasn't even part of the development of the Triforce board. That was Namco and Sega, right? Still so weird. I don't know. It's just, I just kind of wonder if we'll ever see that era of Nintendo again. Because like the most recent thing we got was like, I mean, if you want to count it, the crossover with Zelda, or it wasn't a crossover with Zelda. It was literally Crypt and the Necrodancer with Zelda, but it was I don't even remember what it's called. But that's it. It was the Zelda game that was a Crypt of the Necrodancer game. It feels like that's the last thing that Nintendo has done recently, where like they completely like trusted another developer to kind of take their property and then make something out of it. Cadence of World, thank you. I probably should get that game, but I would like to play Crypt of the Necrodancer first, which I have it. It's on Steam. I just haven't played it yet because I have so many other games to play. But yeah. So, I don't know. Anyways, back to Club Penguin. This was really fun. This was definitely a trip down memory lane. So Yellow, thank you for this redemption. I did say that it was going to be a shorter game, and it was. Literally only took 2 streams, so not too bad. But after this, we're probably going to go play some Fez, along, you know, the other games that we have, that we'll just be playing off and on. Monster Hunter Rise is definitely one of those, and it's getting its update soon. And hopefully Splatoon 3 in the near future. I don't know when I'm getting my first paycheck. Actually, I think I was actually in the middle of the pay period for the last week, which does sort of suck. Which means I may have to wait until next weekend to get my check. But we'll see. I'm actually not sure about that. Heck, I could just check my deposit right now and see, ooh, like, this much money in my account, whatever. But I would like to get Splatoon 3 very soon. I want to wait until I actually get like some more money in my account before I go ahead and make that purchase. So I hope y'all understand. But Fez, again, is supposed to be a pretty short game. I figure that'll take like 3 or 4 streams. And it's just an indie platformer game. So that should be fun. But Elite Penguin Force, I give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like most people, you know, probably rate that lower. But nostalgia works pretty well. And again, it's definitely a good Club Penguin game. But if you're just looking for a point and click game, you could probably do better. But it's pretty interesting, I'd say. But yeah, I had fun. I'm going to go ahead and end stream because again we're a little bit over time, but that's completely fine. Just wanted to go ahead and wrap it up. What Splatoon's team will you be supporting in spirit? Whatever Big Man is, which I'm pretty sure is fun. But yep, I'm gonna go ahead and head off for the night. I may pop back into the Discord, so if you want to see me or talk to me again, you can go there. It's not like I'm completely out of the loop, but regardless, let me go ahead and do my special thank yous before I actually end the live stream. Ugh. So earlier on in stream, we had a sub at tier 3 resub for 28 months from Dan, aka Zenilo92. Thank you very much, Dan. Very much appreciate that. Super big support, and of course, you know, always appreciate that. Hopefully you can enjoy your emos, and hopefully you continue to enjoy stream. And thank you to Adrian for the follow earlier. Adrian, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. We're going to be playing a whole lot more games on stream, like variety-wise. I wouldn't say you will really stick to Club Penguin or anything like that, but I am definitely a huge fan of the series, and I have every Club Penguin game. I have Herbert's Revenge and Game Day, both physically, so I could stream those in the future, but it would probably be a backlog redeem if I did. But if you want to stick around, I would really appreciate it. And again, I still do thank you for the follow. But besides that, of course, thank you to Double Man for coming by. Thank you to Dan again for coming by. Thank you to Adrian again for coming by. Thank you to Josh for coming by. Thank you to Yellow for coming by. And was there one more person who came by today? Audrey. Thank you to Audrey for coming by. Do appreciate that as well, even if you were just lurking. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. If I did not thank you, I very much apologize, but I hope you still enjoyed the stream. If you're lurking, hopefully enjoy the lurk, and I hope everybody is having a fantastic night or day, wherever you may be. I will be back to stream hopefully on Monday. Work has not been easier, but it's definitely been less stressful, which is good for me. Gives me more mood and to stream, and less like, oh, I always want to sleep feeling. So Monday is very likely when we'll stream next. We might start Fez then, but I'm not really certain. We could just do more Monster Hunter stuff. I know I haven't done everything. There's still a lot of the afflicted stuff that I haven't done with like weapons and armor. So maybe I would get into that, but whatever the case may be, stream should hopefully be on Monday, as per usual. But I'm just going to go ahead and take off. You know what? Let's see if anybody I know is streaming. Usually that's not the case. Not a lot of people I personally follow are alive this late into the night. Yeah, I don't think I see anybody. Sorry for that. But hopefully you guys do, of course, still enjoy your night. If you're going to sleep, have yourself a good night's rest and have a good day tomorrow, hopefully. And if you're not going to sleep, please just enjoy the rest of your night. Relax. Until I see you next time. Bye-bye! Noah's Team Grubby's a false idol. Yeah, Noah is false in general. But anyways, take care, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me for this Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force playthrough. And who knows, we may be doing some more Club Penguin stuff in the future. So, but until then, see you guys later.